Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
Hey, good morning, people in the No Comfort Zone. It's Dan. I'll be your host for the next 10 to 8 minutes, talking to you about a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Wherever this podcast finds you in the world, hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing fantastic, and I hope you're doing phenomenal. Listen to this. What's the one thing holding you back? What's the one thing? From wherever it is that you are at in your life to wherever it is that you want to go, if there's one thing, what's the one thing that's holding you back? So here's what the No Comfort Zone is, and here's how you apply it. The No Comfort Zone goes a little something like this. If that one thing is holding you back, and you know that to be true, for example, let's talk about discipline. That's not the one thing. The one thing is you don't necessarily have discipline, let's say, but let's define what that means. When it comes to getting things done or living an accomplishment, you do blank. I don't do what I'm supposed to do when I'm really supposed to do it. Or I wait for the feeling to come across me before I really get anything done. Or it's too overwhelming, I'll do it later. Or I don't have all of the necessary perfect items in place, or it's just not ideal. I don't have the right setup, I don't have the right opportunity, whatever excuse you're going to use. And that's what the one thing is. What's the excuse that's holding you back? What's the one thing? Take that one thing, and I want you to do me a favor, and I want you to write it down. Whatever that one thing is. You could be as motivated as you want. You could read all the self-help books. But if you're not going to do actual personal growth, if you're not going to do the things to grow, reading is great. Thinking is another one. But you got to pick up the shovel. You got to do the work. You really got to dig in. You've got to chip away at it. Because just on the other side of that excuse, just on where you say, like, I want this, but this happens, I'm not able to do it. Just on the other side of that, conquering that one thing gets you one step closer to where it is you want to be. And what's amazing is when you find out what that one thing is, you're going to see that there's another thing. And another thing. And another thing. And after chipping away at it, and after doing all of these, conquering these one little things, you'll realize that your goals, your aspirations, your intentions will change. You're going to mature towards a different variation of your goal. It's not going to be what you thought it was. It never is. It's never point A to point B. It really is the journey. And you're going to have to list that one thing. Today, for example, the one thing that's holding me back, I am tired. I say that a lot, but I am tired. So I put a ton of work into a space, and it's caught up with me, and I'm tired. I was in the no comfort zone for a while. But you know what's funny is, like, you know, when you're doing it for a while and you're fired up and you're enthusiastic and everything just seems to be going the right way, you kind of lose track of time. But after time, it does catch up a little bit. And that time caught up with me. And now I'm faced with this reality of I'm tired and I still got a lot of stuff to do. So the one excuse for me is that I'm tired. That's my today. I'm tired. What do I need to do? I'm going to need to, here you go, get work past my tired by motivating myself to put energy into that space so I'm not tired. I'm going to have to exercise. I'm going to have to eat right. I'm going to have to make sure that I'm hydrated. And I'm going to have to stay focused on the activities that need to get done, because tired has nothing to do with my goals. Because I'm going to have to decide what's more important. Using the excuse as being tired not to accomplish my goals, or using that fuel to realize that my goals are that important And I need to do this to serve the greater good and make me feel like, 8 feet tall and bulletproof so that I can actually accomplish more later. And the best part about this is the stuff that I've taken into consideration when I was developing and going through my No Comfort Zone 60-day challenge to myself privately with just me. And this is what I wrote. And this is the method that I used to become more successful in multiple areas in my life in what I would say is a relatively short period of time. And the same can be true for you. If you're feeling a little bit of lack, which is, huge, lack of confidence, lack of certainty, lack of motivation, lack of inspiration, lack of dedication, lack of discipline, just any type of lack that you can think of. I was experiencing that, and I realized that at my age, the last thing I wanted to do was live that way for a long period of time. I just couldn't do it anymore. So what I did is I documented the process, actually videoed the process too, early in the morning, and me getting up and how tired I was and how unfocused I was. And towards the end, it was easy to beat the alarm clock. It was easy to get engaged. And quite frankly, it was easy to find different levels of success because I had certainty that I know that each step I took towards my goals, I was making the right step. And there were less obstacles the further I got into it. Life became a little bit easier. I was very happy, and I did find my purpose. And my purpose is sincerely this: to help you get out of adversity and move towards your goals. That's it. Let's use the lessons from adversity and let's apply them towards your goals. That's what I did. And that's what the No Comfort Zone Blueprint is. And in stage 4 of the blueprint, that's the 4 E's. And that's what dominates your competition. That's what dismisses most of your competition. That's what actually kills no motivation. It's the 4 E's are really, truly, the secret to any success. That's energy, excitement, enthusiasm, engagement. When applied to the results that you're looking for and the reasons why you want the results and the action that you do behind it, while educating yourself on a regular basis with the knowledge, attitude, skills, and habits that you need, taking all of that information into the No Comfort Zone mindset, which is the attention, aware, identify, decide, and take action. And then using all of those steps and applying it to the fifth method, which is the success-failure cycle. Are you going towards success or are you going towards failure? Engaging it. And really, when you start doing that every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions, you can't lose. So if you truly 60 days from now want to beat your competition, want to be in healthier relationships, want to feel better about yourself, and in the end, you just want to be able to dominate the space that you're in, and you want to be the version of yourself that you always knew you should have been, well, this method works. It's worked for me. Love to work with you on it. So do me a favor, hit me up, Dan@thenocomfortzone.com, saying in a tagline, I want it all and I want it now. Hit me up on social media, or better yet, just go to the blueprint, download the blueprint, and I will shoot you out some emails on how to stay on track, how to stay focused, and how to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at NoComfortZone1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.